And welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where we return to the place where we slew the Hydra in the Darkroot Basin. Unfortunately, I'm not a human, so she isn't here for me to summon, which surprised me. I started the video over there because goddamn is this waterfall loud. And now we are going into the DLC. So one thing to say about the DLC, you have to go here, kill the Hydra, reload the game, kill the golem that doesn't show up until you reload the game, which is bullshit because you might miss it. Then you go to Seeth's Archive after that, so if you went before there you will also miss that. There will be a golem that will drop a pendant, and that will allow you to return here again. I'll speak about that pendant for a moment. It should be somewhere in... No, it should be here, shouldn't it? There it was. A broken pendant. The wine appears to originate from Ulysir. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate or sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. So you get barely no clue that you are supposed to return here, which is that's the most bullshit way ever to approach this. But there's an item has appeared over there. Beyond that, weird things, so we're gonna take that item first. Assume Dusk died here. Yeah, we get the Crown of Dusk and the antiquated set, which I will read shortly. Special magic crown bestowed upon Dust, Princess of Ulysir upon her birth. Its wearer is blessed by all manner of magic. This raises the power and effect of wearer's magic, but damage suffered by magic attack also rises. A dress from the ancient fallen land of Ulysir, its ivory-colored silk features elaborate embroidery and is imbued with ancient magic power. One cannot expect any physical protection from this garment, as it was not meant to be worn in battle. So it increases magic damage, and that's good for us, isn't it? And it looks hilarious, and we can see us again in our gross form. So now let's examine this. And we now have entered the Abyss. Sanctuary Garden. We've got a bonfire here. Okay. Let's go in. By the way, the DLC is called Artorias of the Abyss, so yeah. You may know what to expect from this, or may not. Was out of reach. Had to drink there. Had to drink here. Still want to use a spell, please. Drink. I'm out of reach. Oh, 4. Okay. Didn't think there would be 4. Getting spammy. Got a hit in again. Oh, and he is strong. Oh, the freeze of all actions. Every action is so time consuming. Thank you for missing your target, man. I've missed so much now. Ah, that's too much. Yes. And we killed each other. And we get the Guardian Soul. Mutual killing is great. Okay, we got the Guardian Soul. Let's read that. Soul of the white-winged lion sanctuary watchkeeper who dreaded the spread of the abyss. This guardian exhibited traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather close to the beings known as demons. So let's go up there. And he's gone, because I defeated him. $31,000 souls. Okay, let's go this way now. Let's see what we unlocked by defeating him. We go through another narrow tunnel and up a stairway into another foresty place, which is the Ulysses Sanctuary, with another bonfire. That's why I didn't kindle the first one. And we see one of these guys.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Yes.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary, something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Urasil. Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Urasil. Knight Artorias came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see for an abyss night without indeed still.
And she sells repair powder, gold pine resin, hidden weapon, hidden body repair, and the Urasil ivory catalyst, which has 180 magic adjustment and scales with C.
May the flames.
Let's look at our catalyst. It has 219 and Logan's catalyst has 234 now, so now it's better to change. But Logan's catalyst now Sorceries should be getting stronger still. Okay. Ah. And I should use that moment to level up my intelligence once again. So, this is the way to continue. I'll kindle the bonfire if I see I have the need for it. My policy of kindling every bonfire hasn't done me any good so far. Okay. We're in the Royal Wood, and we hear the first footsteps of enemies. And there they are, with pitchforks. The Royal Gardeners, made out of trees. Or is it skeletal? No, it's tree. That's a weird stone there. But we know these woods, we have seen them lying in the dark in our time now. As this is a vision from the past, we have traveled to the past. We didn't have any real... it is... I know that we have traveled to the past, so I can say that, but we'll get confirmation for that soon. As this place will look more and more familiar with more landmarks that we reach, that we can remember from another place. I have to move slowly because there might be trees rising up if I... Hey big one, goodbye big one. Now I have come close enough for them to aggro on me. I wanted to look how much damage I do. And these are more enemies than I thought of seeing when I looked around. And that's one more even, and that's one more even. We killed a lot of them. So like a real pro gamer going for lore here would have equipped the golden covetous serpent ring to have more items drop of enemies. And we get a blue titanite slab. So the DLC is the place to go for the one slabs. It's just in this chest here, yeah? It's available relatively early in the game. But we also got ours blue slab early in the game, didn't we? This is a place where we can pact an elevator later. But I wanted to go for this item, which is Guardian Gauntlets. And this will give us our first description of the Guardians, which should be the big ones. Gauntlets of the Stone Knights, Guardians of the Forest Sanctuary. The Stone Knights are golems animated by magic, and their enchanted gauntlets are oppressively heavy. So now I've gotten turned around so much that I have to follow this path for a while. See if this is the corner of the map. I suppose it is. Yeah, we have been on that rock before. Okay. We're going this way, clinging to the cliff as much as possible. I saw at least one enemy in the distance over there. I'm a bit afraid of there being some of these cats that attacked us in the other woods. I hope not. Ah, up there. I see you. Trying to sneak up on me. Hey, there is no wall there. 3 arrows, yeah? Of course, it's 3 arrows. Going down there seems like a good location for an ambush. Yeah, there's at least one other guy up there. And Guardian. This is where the pond was. Check this way. Yeah, we see 2 more of the guys that I called Gardeners, but I'm not quite sure if they are. There's at least one other place of this map where they act like gardeners. That an item? There's an item. And we have been here, okay. I saw an item glancing there. Not always easy to see items fallen from enemies. These are the ones that evolve into the trees that always jump scare us when they attack us. That one will be standing up, won't he? Nope, he's already dead. I got so much turned around. I was sure I was at the other side. I mistook that bridge for another bridge. Let's go here. And see how much more of the enemies we can kill before we go down into this obvious trap. Okay. Go down into the trap now. They even do the same attacks, like the leap forward and then fall to the ground thing, which looks hilarious. Which is another tip off that they are now the trees. Killed another few of these guys. Look around here. So this is the place in the other forest where we got attacked by the cats. Guardian Legends. I won't read every part of the set, as I assume the description will be the same for every part. But this says to me that we can't rest and stop exploring until we got all 4 parts of the set. We got 2 parts of the Guardian set by now. And we'll continue this way, along this bridge. Say hello to Calamite. That's a fight I'm dreading, because he will one-shot me all the time. And I'm not quite sure if he is very susceptible to magic damage. Still got time for a good amount of exploring. I'm hearing a guardian up ahead, above me, not up ahead. Okay, so far we haven't made any real progress. I always tend to measure in like units of have I found a shortcut back yet? And no, I didn't so far. Okay, can only go down here. And what you can see there is the abyss. Don't fall into that, it will kill you. Oh, that's obvious. There. You can look at their weapon now. It's like shears for shearing trees. There's a ledge below there. Okay. No need to go that way then. Go this way. And as we're near the abyss, we're hearing something that resembles a thunderstorm. I'm hearing enemies, but I'm not seeing any. Now I'm seeing 2 enemies going away from me. Because they can't reach me on this side. They have to come that way. Okay. Going over here. Place looks so different in this time because of the holes that somehow have closed in the future. Ah, and that's what I'm hearing. You can see them shear the trees. Soul Mass is enough for these. But still switch to a ranged spell. So now we have our vantage point to go to the other side of that hole we saw. Soul of the Brave Warrior on the way. And now drop here. Should have looked around more carefully before dropping down. That's the only one. Elizabeth's mushroom. So we got a piece of Elizabeth, who we met a few moments before. Large medical mushroom of Elizabeth, keeper of the sanctuary. Eating this mushroom invigorates the flesh and greatly restores HP for a limited duration. Its dramatic effect can make a difference between a warrior's life and death. Yeah, I suppose so. Don't drop down that hole, yeah? It leads into the abyss. Always be careful. There could be enemies everywhere. Okay. And we get the Guardian Helm. Now only missing the chest piece of the set. Exploration, exploration. Exploration is the way to get every item. Can you come nearer, more nearer, please? Don't go sideways fast. Okay. Here now, where we can climb this one. Go back to where we came from if we so want to. But we're now above the entrance place. Are we there where I think we are? Yeah, we are there. Only one more enemy here. Don't summon on the trees. I should have hit him. Hidden, yeah. Should have hit him with a stick. Guff's Great Arrow. Great Arrow used by Hawkeye Guff, one of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights for dragon slaying, requires the Great Bow. Guff personally crafts each stone tip and wraps the shaft tightly with tree bark. But we'll need that later, I think. At least we meet Guff later. And the Guardian armor, so we got the whole piece. So there's something else on that way over there. But okay, we're here now, so we can drop down here. Drop down here as we explore everything that's beyond this little chasm. So we can continue exploring this way. Using homing soul masses, mostly. Two more. One more. And we get this item over here, gold coin, and we see we are overlooking a great city down there and a colosseum of sorts. Something like this, yeah? No. Here we went up there already, so this way is the way to go. 2 small guys, 2 big guys. Look around more to see if there's more enemies. No, only the 2 small and the 2 big. Killing the 2 small. 1 big. Damaging 1 big. And killing him. Using the second Estus flask of the zone. Okay. And we also got an item. Twinkling Titanite. Interesting that they dropped something like this. There's a twist lizard over there. Go to this item first. It's a blood red moss crown. Okay, crystal lizard has priority. Twinkling Titanite and green Titanite shards. There you are. Okay, more enemies. Dropped something. Which is a purple mosscum. They even have the same drops. I haven't had one of the other ones drop a Twinkling Titanite yet, but I assume they do, as seen here. Okay. Here, Archer of the Port Knight, and that's the last item we get here. Hey! Oh, no, there's another one behind that castle. That is, by the way, the castle that Elvina sits in. This one has a bridge now. Soul of a Proud Knight. We hear something. Hey, step on the elevator. There are now different pathways through this, because I know where to expect what. We're going this way, past this gentleman over here, who's coming straight out of Bloodborne, except that this is 5 years before Bloodborne. And activate that shortcut, so that we don't forget it. And we'll start our next episode by speaking to this nice fellow over here. See you then.